students, I welcome you all to this lesson. Today I am going to take up the topic geography lesson, which is written by Zulfikar Ghosh. Now before starting the chapter, let's know what actually the word geography means. The word geography has come from the Greek word called geographia, which means to describe earth. So in this poem there are 24 lines, and these 24 lines are divided into 3 stanzas. This poem does not have any rhyme scheme. Now let me tell you that these 3 stanzas provide you 3 different ideas. Firstly, it tells you how everything looks from the sky. The second stanza tells about the reason behind the establishment of civilization and the unorganized settlement of mankind. And in the last stanza, he asked himself a question, that why people dislike or hate each other. Let's start the explanation of this chapter. When the jet sprang into the sky, it was clear why the city had developed the way it had. Seeing it scale 6 inches to the mile, there seemed an inevitability about what on ground had looked haphazard, unplanned and without style when the jet sprang into the sky. Now 2 words are here, inevitable and haphazard. Inevitable means that cannot be avoided. We can't stop that. Haphazard means something that is without planning or without order. So in this stanza, the poet says that when the jet lifts off into the sky, it was clear to the poet that why the city had developed the way it had, because everything looked very small as he viewed the scene from a distance, because a mile seemed to be like 6 inches. So everything was looking very small from height. Now this is impossible to avoid, that everything had been developed on the ground is unplanned or without planning, without style or order. Means everything developed on the ground was without plan or any principle. The first line is repeated by the poet again, when the jet sprang into the sky. Now come to the second stanza of the poem. When the jet reached 10,000 feet, it was clear why the country had cities, where the rivers ran, and why the valleys were populated. The logic of geography, the land and water attracted man, was clearly delineated. When the jet reached 10,000 feet. Now there is a word delineate. It means shown. It was shown to the poet. So the explanation of the stanza is like, now in this second stanza, the poet says that when the jet reaches the height of 10,000 feet, he was able to understand why the cities of countries are located near the rivers and the reason behind the populated valleys. He found that the logic behind this geographical settlement of man was that land and water are the lifeline of early humans, and always they are the lifeline of the humans. The land here refers to the greenery that is near the source of water always, that is rivers, and this was favorable for man to cultivate food and make shelter. So he got all this information when his jet reached the height of 10,000 feet. When the jet rose 6 miles high, it was clear the earth was round and it had more sea than land. But it was difficult to understand that the men on the earth found causes to hate each other, to build walls across cities and to kill. From the height, it was not clear why. Now in this third stanza, the poet says that when his jet reached 6 miles high above the ground, the geographical condition of less land and more water was clear to him. That on the land, on this earth, the water level is much and the land is low. Everything till now is regard to the geographical settlement was clear to him, but there arises one question, and it was still remaining, that why people hate each other on this earth, why they hate each other. He is still unknown to this fact, why they have built walls Actually, walls here he means to the borders across the cities, and cities implies for the countries, why the people have built border uh, by discriminating the countries, and why they kill each other. At such a height, the poet sees a single earth and he wonders why people are divided. This still remains a mystery for him. Now here we finish the explanation of this poem geography lesson. Hope this will help you to better understand the poem. I'll be here back again with another educational video. Till then, goodbye.